story of storyteller is a young man who is a nuclear mechanic. He was brought to us as a guest yesterday to join us by Andrew, and we had a very short conversation. He's not on the poster, he's not in the magazine, because he didn't even know he was going to be here yesterday, let alone today. But this is a man who stood up on the stage, took part in all of the activities yesterday, and said, I am becoming a speaker. He is what? Becoming a speaker. And so it is my great privilege and honor to welcome to the stage his first, no, I shouldn't have said it like that. I'm saying it now, his first time. And he is the recipient of one of our Brave Awards yesterday. Please help me welcome to the stage our next storyteller, Daiquon Kimp.
Run away, they say no one will love you as you are, but I won't let them break down.
All right. To be honest, I don't have much of a story right now. So I just want to have a conversation. The conversation I want to be the base of it is going to be change. So you got to accept change, you have to move with change, you have to become change in your life. So we all go through life having gone through problems, tribulations, issues, but at the end of the day, we have to keep on moving forward, right? So with that being said, every day you have to accept change and move it and push it. You have to be an aggressor of it. So even me coming up here yesterday, I came up here not really expecting anything, and then talking to Andrew, talking to Christoph, going through it and saying, hey, this is a challenge for me. I have to accept change and push it and push the envelope for it and be the aggressor with it. So appreciate it. And that being said, even the small little changes that you go through life, I think change are small little decisions that you make for your day-to-day that form your habits, and that you recognize the habits as change, and other people recognize your habits as change as well. So, and going through this pretty much was a huge change for me. I tried. Thank you. Going through this was a huge change for me. I never considered myself a speaker, but today I am. I'm becoming a speaker. So, and becoming a speaker is something I never thought I would be, but for this past 24 hours, I've changed myself. It's been a huge challenge for me, a huge test for me, and just being aggressive of change in my life. I'm working towards it, becoming a better man. This was just a stepping stone for me. I know I'm destined for greater and better things. And so, going through this has been a fun and exciting, extremely difficult challenge. I know most people won't consider themselves a speaker, but hey, it's something you have to embrace. You have to accept change. And so going through this, I also have a story for you. So when I was younger, 18 coming into college, me and my brother, my boy. So going through that, we just got accepted to college, playing football, everything's good. Going through that, the first couple of weeks were really difficult, to be honest with you. Every day at college, we had shop classes, football, our regular classes, and then we would have time to hang out, try to find some time to hang out through our 10-hour days. And through that, the first, let's say, 4 weeks, probably the hardest time of my life. Just having to wake up at 6 a.m. every single day, dressed in a suit and tie, being around people you just met. This is college for me. And so I don't know anybody. I don't know what they're going through. Everybody's super aggressive just because everybody's away from home. And then out of nowhere, pretty much, unfortunately, my dad had passed. But before that, we've seen him declining over time, but this is just the first time. Like, we always thought he was gonna come back from it, right? And so going through it, I'd had to accept that my dad would no longer be there. And so I had to accept my dad would no longer be there with me as a mentor, a father, a friend. I had to accept it, but I had to move forward. I had to change myself. I had to accept the fact that I got to be there for my family. We all had to be there for our family. If something were to happen, we got to press forward. We have to move. We have to change. We have to grow. And that's when I want everybody to recognize and say, I, I'm I'm becoming I am becoming pretty much that's somebody of change. It could be man, woman, child. Doesn't matter what part of life you're in. You have to move with change. You have to become change. You have to be a force of pretty much a force of nature, like wind. You have the one is probably one of the most unstoppable forces of nature, like a tornado. You have to become a tornado and push things, let things fly, and then but when things settle, you're there. So pretty much. And so to wrap up everything, I said you have to become a man of change, a woman of change, a child of change, and you have to push the envelope and make things happen for you. You know what you want to do in life. You have to become and accept change as things come along because life is like pretty much a game. You have to play your cards right and become a guy of change. That's it. Appreciate it.